This is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Smallville issue 1, and this is Smallville Season 11 Special issue 1, so this is kind of like their annual, I guess. I mean, I don't know how many specials they're going to be doing, but it's kind of like an annual. But before I start doing a review for this, just want to give you guys a couple of updates. I have kind of a lot of updates. But first update, of course, is what reviews did I do on DarkAvengerINC that I didn't do on Comic Uno this week, which were Wolverine and the X-Men issue 30 and Morning Glories issue 27. So if you want to go check out those reviews, just go in the description below and there'll be a link for DarkAvengerINC. Other updates, Geeky Awards are still going on. You have until Sunday to vote, and then next Sunday should be the winner video because I gotta get, it's going to be a big project, so I have to get everything together. So you'll find out the winners next Sunday, and still vote. Vote if you haven't voted yet. It's a fun project, so definitely vote for that. Another update I have is Multiverses, new episode. I'll have that annotated up there. Cool episode. I enjoyed making it, so definitely go check that out. So annotated. Also the Geeky Awards voting will be annotated also. And another thing is that I made a story for Comic Frontline. You know, I had a creative writing class, and I was pretty proud of my story. It's a short story, so it's easy to read. It'll take like 5 minutes to read. But I thought it was good, and I want to hear your guys' opinions. So either leave a comment on the blogger on the article, or leave it in the comments below, and I'll have that linked in the description for that story. It's called We Are All Actors, so definitely go check that out. And let's talk about Smallville issue 1 special. So let's talk about the cover. I liked the cover. I liked it. I was like, oh, Batman's back. You know, Batman is definitely one of the best story arcs that Smallville has had before with their Season 11, because everyone wanted Batman in Smallville, and now we finally had him, and now he's really becoming a part of the Smallville universe. It's cool how he is a defined character. He's still Batman, but he becomes Smallville's eyes, I guess. I don't know. Smallville type of character now. And also we got Martian Manhunter. He's been in Smallville before, so that's cool. And we have a White Martian. So who is this White Martian? Definitely interesting to see who this White Martian actually is. So yeah, really cool cover. Actually I was expecting that the Valkyrie story arc was going to be coming, because I don't read the digital comics. I know it came out digitally already, but that's the Lois Lane and Lana Lang team up kind of thing. And I was really excited for that. I don't know when that's coming out. I thought this was gonna be it, but I guess not. I guess we have to wait a little. But tell me if you know when that's coming out. But I'm very excited for that story arc. Also, a little disappointed that we didn't get it with this issue, because I really did expect it for this issue. I knew it was not going to be part of the Smallville story, but part of their own story. So that's why I thought it was going to be this issue. But let's talk about this story. You get to see, you know, Martian Manhunter. He's getting used to Earth. He's a detective as we know it, and he's helping people. You know, he was sent to help Clark, but he's like, Clark doesn't need me anymore, and I'm gonna help people. And also we get to see a little bit of Batman. He's fighting somebody. I guess it's a Scarecrow, because it seems like it was the Scarecrow. Oh, actually, it was White Martian. Never mind. But I think he's pretending to be a Scarecrow. So it's the White Martian that they're fighting, and Nightwing gets hurt, but not totally hurt. She's just healing throughout the whole issue. So we get to see Nightwing healing, and Martian Manhunter and Batman team up to see what is this White Martian doing. So we find out, spoiler alert, who this White Martian actually is, and the White Martian is, or ends up being, Megan. So we get to see Miss Martian come into this series, which is very interesting. And that's pretty much what we get. We get to see, you know, the relationship with Nightwing and Batman. We get to see Batman talk about Nightwing a little, like, you know, how they are friends and Batman doesn't have many friends. We learn a little bit more about Martian Manhunter. I won't spoil that, but we learn stuff about him and his past. So honestly, I thought this was a really solid story. I really liked it. I liked Batman and Nightwing's relationship, because it's not... Because usually we always get to see Dick and, you know, Batman. We never really get to see Batman and Barbara, because, you know, Dick always overshines that friendship with Batman. But I like that it's just Barbara and, you know, Batman. And I do like that. And I like their relationship here, and how Martian Manhunter said, you know, it's not a father-daughter relationship, but it's also not, you know, lover's relationship. It's something else. And he's like, yeah, she's my friend. I don't like saying that, but she's my friend. She's my anchor. I really like that whole scene, because you don't really get to see Batman talk like that. So that was cool. And then really something that surprised me was Miss Martian coming into Smallville universe. I gotta maybe make a new word, because I like the Smallville twist to it, I guess, because that's what I'm trying to say, is that all these characters that we know gets a Smallville twist. And Miss Martian becomes... I mean, we knew she was a White Lantern. She's been a White Lantern in Young Justice. She was a White Lantern in the comics. We know that. But she's always different in all these different mediums, I guess. And I like how they did on Smallville that she was kind of... She's not really Megan. She's not really... you know, the way that Martian Manhunter and Miss Martian kind of met in this issue was really cool because it was different. And I like how John's going to take her under, you know, under his wing and really train her and, like, teach her this is what Mars is. And I'm really excited to see how she kind of melts into this Smallville universe and see what she takes place, and will we see her again. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we're going to see Martian Manhunter, we're going to see Miss Martian. It's really cool how they do that in this issue. I think that was my favorite part of all time in this issue. One thing I didn't love, or, you know, I questioned in this issue, was that Chloe was still in Watchtower, and I felt like, you know, that's kind of weird because she left Watchtower in the last Smallville issue, so that's kind of weird that she's still here and no explanation why she's still here, and or if that's still the Watchtower. I'm a little confused where Chloe is. You know, Chloe's my favorite character, so obviously I want her in this series. I'm just a little confused where she's actually at right now. They made this this goodbye and everything, and now she's still at the same place, so I don't know where that's going, but I guess we'll see in the future, and maybe the actual Smallville series, maybe this was done before that. Maybe they should have released this before that then. But also the art wasn't perfect here. There's some weird art over here, this girl's face. And also the random, I guess the random mother and child. I didn't know how they connected to Martian Manhunter, but somehow they did. I guess they just live in the same building, and it's a neighbor. So I guess that was kind of cool to get to see Martian Manhunter's life somehow, or at least John's life more, and I guess that was kind of cool because we didn't really get to see that in the show either. We just saw him kind of help Clark, so I like that we got to see through John's eyes a little in this issue. Yeah, so other than the art and the random Chloe appearance and not really explaining that, I really liked this issue. I thought it was really solid. Even though Clark wasn't here, it still held up because the supporting characters in this series and Smallville in general really could support this book and really a show in general. So I'm excited to see more. Obviously, I don't know when the next issue is coming out. I don't know if there'll be another special, but I like that they did this. You know, two cool secondary characters, and learn more about them. So definitely pick this up. I know it's a $5 book, but I think it's worth it if you're a Smallville fan, and I give it 4 stars. I think it was worth the $5, so definitely pick this up. Hope you guys enjoyed this Comic Uno, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rant Situations, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.